Intense.
Hello, and welcome to Best of 3, or something sort of like that. We're trying out a new time and a gameplay-only show this week with a couple buddies here in Austin. And yeah, so we're going to answer questions in the chat, we're going to play the game, we're going to talk about tech, and if you enter hashtag sellout in the chat, you'll have a chance to win this beautiful Adar Kwanba Guardian stick bag, easily the best on the market. So yeah, tune in, watch this, and yeah, please ask questions in the chat, and we'll try to answer them and show off whatever you can see in Street Fighter V.
Ooh, baby, I'm excited.
So here we've got Magneto 1080p, Jared Austin,
Howdy,
and over
y'all.
on the couch we've got Sebastian. Do you still go by Thy Almighty? Die Almighty.
Die Almighty.
As well as Eric Rylander 2.
Those
And,
handsome boys.
Tight.
We got a squad in
We're
here.
going to be showing off some gameplay right now. I know Sebastian's been picking up Balrog, right, as opposed to Ken as before.
Yeah.
So what made you want to pick Balrog?
Should we start playing or what?
Yeah,
Go ahead
yeah.
and
Well, let's
play.
go to character select so we can restart.
Cool.
Yeah. Just the fact that he's like a high damage character, you know, like all high damage characters have comeback potential from like any situation. I mean, in particular, I mean, you know, it's true, right? Like he does one of the highest damages in the game, so.
And you come from Third Strike, right?
Right, where that's like a super high damage game, you know.
I
so.
just realized how similar he is to Oro.
You think he is?
Yeah, like he kind of sucks and then just dumps his resources into like Half-Life, Stun.
Yeah,
And that's like its whole gameplay.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, usually,
Never thought of
typically, I mean, this is part of the game plan, too. You know, when I get V-Trigger and I have a lot of resources, like, a lot of the game plan is to either A, bait uppercuts for that huge combo, you know, low fierce crush counter combo into V-Trigger, or, you know, do the stomps into mix-up.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, I'm really fishing for both those things at that point.
And it's interesting because, yeah, of course, most people have begun to opt to, instead of going for the launch after a V-trigger cancel, just keep them standing for the rush punch combo because it gives them that reset.
Yeah,
opportunity.
definitely. On hit, the reset is, you know, you spin even into the overhead and it'll beat a 3-frame jab. So on hit, going for the reset is totally optimal.
Oh,
And Seb and I we were in the lab kind of looking at some of the different things that Balrog can do with like his resources. And typically, if you have like only 1 to 2 meters, the reset is better than spending the meters on the combo, like because you're gonna get the stun, you're gonna get a corner carry regardless with the combo that you're doing. So it's just the reset that he gets if he actually does the new, what I like to call the new party starter, because you know Street Fighter 4 Akuma had stand roundhouse. Balrog has that medium kick where it's 1, 2, B trigger, and then it's like, okay, time to guess because the damage is coming.
100%, and the damage is coming because he gains access to that goofy combo where he does the V-skill spin into the punch and then juggles more EXs after that.
And it just sounds like weights hitting the floor in a
God.
gym when he punches you. It's just like crunch, 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 crunch. And right now,
That's really good.
Eric doing a good job of stand short into Tatsu. Dash straight, even the jab version, -4 on block. So if he does it too deep, you know, Ryu can stand short it.
And Ryu's stand short is unique in this game because it's one of the only 4-frame moves that has that much range that can be canceled into a combo on normal hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Vega has a 4-frame jab, but it doesn't combo into anything at max range. Karen and Nakali have 4-frame jabs, but they don't cancel at all. So like Ryu's good hitbox mixed with active frames, mixed with the
That stand short is
cancelability.
really good. Like
that
to,
just makes
you know,
for a
prevent
nightmare.
that. You know, you're right. That's good.
I think without the stand short, the matchup would feel maybe even, but like, I don't know. You can't fuck around with Ryu, man.
All right, so Alvarito2121 is asking,
everything.
what is the best way to keep pressure after a forward throw with Guile? Now, I might actually pull up frame data in a bit. He doesn't get, you know, a block string after that move, but I guarantee you if you throw EX Sonic Boom, they can't go anywhere after that.
Yeah.
So if people are jumping your Sonic Booms after a forward throw, or if they're dashing in after a forward throw, calling out that you're just going to walk backwards, EX Boom is a safe 1 meter option to stop anything they can do. And then once you scared them, just throw a regular boom and follow it in.
If you get the hit, the call out's complete.
Right.
Like you're like, oh, scrub, like I know you're trying to jump back or I know you're trying to like press a button.
Yeah.
So then that opens it up to you being able to walk forward, dash forward,
And
things
my
like
Vega
that.
buddy Arlieth is in the chat right now. Apparently knows Sebastian from back in the day.
So-
Yeah, Arliss is really good now too with Vega. He's really invented himself.
And so we
With the
got
character that has like no
Arlieth
setups
is
or
also
anything.
claiming that Rylander's poach heavy kick Okazeme isn't optimized. He needs to follow up with back heavy kick unless he's baiting out V reversals.
Wait, for what?
Heavy kick Tatsu.
I do that to beat mashing. Because it's not good on block. Like it's even, but I can get better. I can get throw. So if I think they're gonna mash, I'll do that. But it depends.
And on back tech, right, you can whiff a jab and then throw.
Yeah, and that yeah. But Sebastian's been neutral tech doing stand light kicks, so background us is looking like more and more of a good option.
Ooh, party starter. Hear the air horns. All right, let's go, buddy.
Do we have any
What
more
do we got?
Ambi2199 says, so Danke, do you know what your name means in German? I would hope so.
Yeah. Does it? It means
But
arigato.
thank you for the question.
It means
Oh, that
arigato.
was cute.
It means arigato.
Man.
You
Ah.
freaking weebs.
I should have canceled that.
I thought you were gonna lose that, Sebastian. I'm real proud of you. It was a great job. That neutral jump. What was that? Neutral jump jab
I
to
don't
beat him in
know.
the corner after you knocked him down.
Sure.
That was
Yeah.
pretty sick. I'll take that.
Okay.
It's crazy to me to see Balrog in a game where he can empty jump low. That's wild to me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it kind
I
of
mean, he could kind of do it in 4, but it's like pretty, like really uncommon
Oh no!
that you would
the
see just a
jumping.
Balrog empty jump low you. So like,
Oh
empty
my
jump
God, I'm
low
getting
is like
matched up
actually
for
pretty
work.
good for him in this game.
Well, and the point isn't, Arlieth, that the back tech throw option is solely to beat, a back tech after heavy kick Tatsu. It's that landing a back heavy kick on block is even. And
Yeah.
that's not especially good. Versus Balrog, his options aren't great, but he has
Stand
a
like kick
3-frame
is
jab,
pretty
so
good.
you'll trade
Yeah,
and do
versus
anything.
Chun-Li,
Yeah.
like you're at a disadvantage at that point.
Carry it.
Or Karen.
Yeah, a lot of characters are in better position than
Nice.
Ryu, whose only
Oh,
3-framer
crap.
there is just, his stubby
just
stand
just
jab.
just this guy, just this little chicken wing.
I mean, I guess counter hit stand jab probably goes into down medium punch, but it's not amazing there.
Yeah.
Is
Still
that
like
turn?
to know how this stops like a
I guess
350-pound
it's kinda
man
late.
jumping in on
Yeah,
you.
you had
Where he's
to-
like, you're good. Just-
Interesting.
Yeah, see, like,
Oh wow. Okay, that's way worse than I thought it was.
yeah, it's like pretty hard to use.
And so what do y'all think of this matchup so far?
It's probably 6-4 Ryu. I've played it a little bit before.
Reset. Good block.
And of course, is that unsafe if you're to V-skill after that?
Ooh, that's
I mean,
good.
I am letting you match.
Is the dash
No,
punch-
it's not. It's not. So like the short into medium combo,
Yeah.
it's not safe. No, it's not.
It's not safe. Okay.
Mm.
I know that the rush punches themselves are about -2 when they're in the V-trigger follow-up mode.
Yeah.
So unlike his normal punishable rush punches, if he does, punch and V-trigger, that's only -2.
It also
Wait,
leaves
really?
him.
I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It
I thought it
also-
was -4 still.
Also leaves him at like the pushback on it's a little bit farther.
Man.
As I'll definitely get tagged trying to challenge with
Yeah,
like
it's healthy.
with like
It's
a
a healthy
jab.
amount
So
of pushback.
he pushes you back, and like I'll eat a lot of like crouch
There we
strong
go.
sometimes from Seb. So you have to respect those even on block.
And so the thing
Wow.
is, even though he's -2,
Ah, that was a
the
punish.
potential for him to do another rush punch, or to
There we go.
you spin
No!
and then do the thing,
Ah,
do
that
the
was
frame
super.
trap, or even spin and do the overhead, typically scares people from pressing buttons after it. So
Yeah.
if you
Yep.
do punch and
Couldn't
then
punish
down
it.
strong,
Ooh.
you will probably be faster
we both
than their
dropped the super.
reaction.
Yeah.
to you
Fair
stopping.
enough.
Yeah,
I actually didn't know how many
absolutely. Or
punches I
you'll
had
whip
left.
punish the
All right,
jab.
let's rotate.
right,
I'll
bro.
actually hop off.
Okay.
You want in there, Jared?
Dude, I'm ready. I'm fired up. Let's do it.
Speaking of being ready, I'm not exactly sure what's coming up this weekend, but next weekend Texas has one of its few major events for CPT points, which would be Absolute Battle in Dallas, Texas. And I believe most of us will be. Sebastian, you're not going, correct? Yeah.
Right?
Smug's showing up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard Justin's going. I've heard Flash might go. So there will be a various amount of people from out of town that you've heard of, as well as everyone in Texas.
Yep.
Who's done well so far, Vagabond, Rylander. People who have gotten points so far, so that should be a good event. Jarrett, you got a bit of history with Absolute Battle, right?
I mean, I made top 8 last year.
In which game was
Wow.
that?
Street Fighter 4.
With what
Ultra.
character?
With the fairest character in the game.
Ryu.
Miss Elena Johnson.
Yeah.
Helena Johnson?
I look, she had been out for almost a year at that point, right? So, I mean, I feel like everybody's matchup knowledge was pretty spot on.
Oh, Summer Jams this weekend. Okay.
Oh, Summer
Yeah.
Jams this weekend.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
It's like the last.
Where is that
People
again?
got to get their points in.
Summer
now.
Jam is in Philadelphia, I
Philly.
believe, or at
Okay.
least it normally is.
Oh, Mike and Eric, you know that big trend that's been going on that like games you love, games you hate, like games
Yeah.
you think are overrated? I have not heard your two yet. I actually am very interested to hear the games you think are overrated. The games
right.
that you
They're
gonna say
secretly,
Street
So-
Fighter
so
4.
let's
They're gonna
talk
say
about
Street Fighter
like.
4.
So list off a topic and say which one you think, and we'll answer.
Okay,
Okay.
so which
This is
games?
good.
First off, let's do the interesting one. Which game do you think is overrated?
SF4 is too easy of an answer for me, so we can't go with that one.
But I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's like a denial phase where they're like, SF4 was way better. I don't remember SF5, or like SF5 isn't what they wanted it to be, so like SF4 got a lot
I'm gonna
of
go.
hate.
You know, I could say SF4. I could say Melee. These are both games I think are overrated, but I'm gonna go with a more niche option. I'm gonna say KOF 13.
Is overrated?
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
overrated. I think
I
that
think it
that
sucks.
game was.
I literally lost that match because I was so surprised you said that game.
Really?
I
Why?
think
That game's pretty hype.
KOF 13
It is
was
hype.
It's a little
probably
bit underrated, I
my
think.
least favorite King of Fighters game I've ever played.
bad.
To be 100% honest.
I still like it because it's KOF.
It's
but
fun.
It's like,
I love KOF. The old KOF games are some of my favorite games. But
it's
KOF
so
13's
there's so much time wasted with the HD, and like the characters that are good are just really, really poorly designed.
they're ugly.
One of
Rolls
them
are
is
horrible. So
Best
like,
character in the game has an infinite, and I mean Iori's actually like the coolest best character, but then you have Kim and Mr. Karate, and then I guess like Benny. I don't remember who comes after that
Benny's
now.
like I don't know. I'm not a huge KOF 13 fan.
Yeah.
KOF 14 is ugly as sin,
It is.
but I still
I
like
like it better.
more.
I like it better.
All right. So what's
What
the
about
next
what
one?
about you? What about you, Eric? What's your
Give
overrated
a different
game?
one. Yeah.
Xrd.
Xrd?
Xrd.
Oh, that's a good
Um,
one.
Why
think
Xrd?
It's like
Look at his face.
YRC is like the worst system I've ever seen. And maybe X Factor's worse. That's how bad I think it is. Old Guilty Gears are so much better. Their combos are way cooler, way more interesting. They have way more weight to them. You can't get out of the corner by doing YRC or air dash YRC, and then they have to react to you, even though you're on defense. It just throws everything off.
Yeah, I played quite a bit of Accent Core towards the end, and obviously every other anime game in existence pretty much that's come out since 2009.
Yeah.
So definitely no niner. But Xrd to me
Why did I let that
is
happen?
a little too crazy, personally. And I think that it became crazy in a way that was more hectic than interesting.
Like, one of the best characters in the vanilla version was Milia, because she could do... She had 3 times the overhead lows on knockdown than she used to, and low B, stand C, RC was a combo no matter what. From the longest hit, there was no weight to the hits. It just always got knocked down into corner carry every time. It was awful.
All right. So, okay, so here's, we've got another question, which is, what do you think of Ryu's jump light kick and its ridiculous hitbox? I think
It's
it should be removed from the
stupid.
game.
It's
I
really
think it's a
stupid.
dive kick.
It,
It's
it
so
makes
stupid.
0 sense that Ryu gets to have one of, I believe, 2 moves in the game. That's an air normal. That's hurt box
Yeah.
is inside of its hitbox, which means that he can't be hit on his foot.
I think it's a bug.
Every single other air normal in the game, except I think Zangief's jump light punch, has the hurt box further out, so you can always at worst trade. But Ryu can just outright beat or forcibly trade with any ground normal. Because what some
pretty
people don't
stupid.
know, but you experience every match, is that air normals don't have a priority system. Air normals will trade of any strength, will trade with ground normals of any strength. So Ryu's jumping light kick is essentially a guaranteed trade on normal anti-airs.
Why don't you guys think Laura's jumping short is complained like about like that? Because her is like the same hitbox,
Is it?
you know? Yeah, yeah. That's what like Shady K posted like a while ago. on
she's
Discovery.
Laura.
It's quite similar, yeah, but
Yeah.
her jump arc, first of all, isn't as good. Ryu has one of the best jump arcs in the game in
Yeah.
terms of like speed and arc and range. And Laura also doesn't have a fireball that makes
Yeah.
it like
Yeah.
able to easily jump. I don't
Yeah.
think her dash is as good as Ryu's either.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know how good her... I
Ryu
mean,
has
she
a
has the command dash, but it's like she doesn't have threatening ground normals. So it's way different.
What is a secret game that you guys like? You know, like guys you guys secretly like.
Okay, if you
Crap,
want
there's
me
a
to-
lot of those.
If you want me to
There's a lot
nerd
of
out
those.
hardcore, I really like the Toho fighting game, IAMP, Immaterial, and Missing
Oh,
Power.
wow.
That game
I
is
think
sick.
that game is awesome.
Oh,
It's
Oh
really
my
cool.
God.
So every
Chinese
character has
girl
like 1,000
cartoon
broken
fighting
There's no
game.
projectiles,
timer. There's no
and
timer.
You can run through them. You can run
Yeah.
through the projectiles. So if you look up IAMP, you basically skate through by dashing projectiles.
Do you know
but
the
if you
actual name of it?
Immaterial and Missing Power.
I was hoping you would know
Toho
the name.
Immaterial and Missing Power.
Ugh.
And it makes the game really interesting because when you're not moving, you can be hit by projectiles, but when you are, you can't. But when you're moving, you're susceptible to getting hit by normals.
Pretty cool.
Makes the game really crazy. If we want to go a little less crazy, like a secret mainstream game that I love,
Juan Doje Wong.
that's
That
crazy
game is
too.
sick.
What's like a
Sick.
game? I guess if we're thinking of games out right now that people
Nitro plus
might not
Blasters would
think
be
that
mine.
I like.
Mine's definitely Nitro plus Blasters. That game is
Okay.
so cool. I don't
What?
think it's great, but it's
I
pretty
love
cool.
KOF 14.
What, you did DP, right?
No.
I
Oh,
love
no,
it.
you
I
did
think
medium
it's a
punch.
stupid game in a
Whoops.
lot of ways. You
Yeah.
have the max cancel confirms off of everything, but it feels fun again.
Yeah, it does.
The game feels
does.
crazy again, and it doesn't feel, and maybe it'll change, but I like the way that activating max and neutral is like
Yeah.
worthwhile now, as
It,
opposed to in KOF 13 where it was just a combo.
It also feels satisfying like a King of Fighters. Like, not as much as the older ones without the baby combos, but it's still satisfying. It's got a nice visceral feel to it.
100%.
What about
Alright.
you, Eric?
Oh, so you're playing Karen now?
What about me, you said?
Yeah.
I said Nitro plus Blasters.
I don't
It's
even know
a-
what- I don't even know what game that is.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. I don't even remember who made it. I downloaded it on PS4 store. It's I played it with like one, maybe two other people, but I learned like a bunch of the combos. It's pretty cool. I love weird anime games like that, man. Like you learn them for like a month and then everyone forgets about them and you're done.
Do you guys
Great.
think Tekken is underrated?
Tekken?
Yeah.
It's weird to say that.
It's a foreign element.
In America, it
It's
definitely
not.
is, right? Because, I mean, Tekken is the most
underplayed.
popular game in Japan, at least in arcades. I don't know about competitively. At least
Maybe.
above, it's definitely above Street Fighter. And in Korea, it's by far more popular than any games like this. To the point where the best Tekken players are typically Korean.
I thought
And-
it was still BB.
Yeah, Blaze Blue is like one of the most popular games in Japan for sure. It might be above Tekken, but Tekken is way above Street Fighter there, and it's
Oh.
way above Street Fighter in Korea. So, in terms of U.S. representation of it, yeah, it's hella underrated.
Yeah.
I love Tekken, but like, honestly, I think Smash might be closer in terms of like learning the gameplay to a 2D game than Tekken is, and I think that's why you see so little overlap.
Smash 4.
To me, like
Smash
getting
4
into
definitely.
Smash 4 was easier than
Yeah.
getting into a 3D game by a
I
landslide.
like that game. I
Because
like
it's
that
only
game.
2 dimensions. I mean, it's still that difference.
Does
You don't
that
have to
count
worry
as
about
a does that
sidestepping.
count as a secret game? Smash 4? Because people know that I love that game.
Damn,
Interesting.
dude.
It feels
Actually, didn't know
solid.
Smash 4 is not a secret game.
No, it's
Rare
secret.
It's not a fighting game. First oh, said it.
A rare base
It's a different
Zach
genre.
says, "Stop the show, Magneto tech to throw."
Hey, man.
That's good.
Hey, you
It's
right,
a good
man.
tagline.
So after this match, I actually want to talk about something because someone in the comments for the last best of 3 actually asked about how to do Karen's instant shoulder or instant Orochi and
Yeah.
how to do her longer EX combos. So after this
Okay.
one, I'd like to show off how to do that.
Right on. If I don't just get put
Well,
in the
Karen or
blender here.
Jarrett kind of forgot shoulder exists, so I don't know. He like never does it. I don't know. why.
Shoulder's an interesting move because I think it's one of the fairer moves of that type. It's -2, but it does leave you within
I'm
like
so
a
scared.
notably okay throw
Oh,
range.
baby.
You gonna show it off?
So, just talking about shoulder before Jared starts showing it off. Shoulder is, you know, Orochi. It's Karen's -2 rush punch move.
Yeah.
And being -2, you're susceptible to getting frame trapped by a throw, meaning that throw will beat your 3-frame jab. And you're susceptible to obviously getting mashed out of anything by any of her mediums or her jabs.
Yep.
So it puts her at disadvantage, but she does have a DP. And it gets her through fireballs, and it gets her in, and it frame traps moves during her
It
block
also
strings.
beats like mid-high moves, like anything that hit on your shoulder, it goes clean through it.
So it's an option for her to get in as a risk, but it doesn't guarantee she gets hit. So
Yeah.
it's a really good move in that sense. And after, if you don't use shoulder, Karen's block strings become not scary. Because if she does a medium, she's out, unless she's willing to shoulder back in.
Hear that, Jarrett?
Chun-Li, okay?
Hear that, Jarrett?
What?
Shoulder makes her block string scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good move.
The late shoulder is important. I can show a
It's a-
couple
it's a
of
good move
things,
to
like
do.
a couple of like frame traps that she has with shoulder. We can just talk about doing shoulder instantly because
Are
there's
you breaking out Chun?
no,
No, this is
I'm
training
doing
mode.
it
Oh,
in
okay.
training.
Okay.
I'm gonna just have Seb like do crouch jab.
I don't know how
Sure.
to play top tier characters, dude.
Ken? Ken's not
Yeah.
top tier?
Do you guys think Ken really is top?
Yes.
A lot of people putting Ken top 3.
Yeah.
I don't think
not
he's top 3.
three.
I think he's like in the top. We've been talking about this a bit, and I think
You in?
there's like a top 8.
Okay, cool.
8 characters that are all like, I really don't want to fight this character. And it would be something like Chun, Ryu, and this isn't in order. Chun, Ryu, Nash, Ken, Karen, Nikali,
Nika,
Mika,
Cammy.
Cammy. And these 8 characters are all
Yep.
super, super cheap and have results across the board.
Notice that Dalsum's not on there.
Notice that Dalsum's not on there.
Makes me so sad, man.
Okay, so what I want you to do,
So first
essentially,
I'll just show instant shoulder
yeah. So
and instant Orochi.
instant shoulder is pretty easy. Like you can cancel that off the dash just by pressing the button. When I do instant Tanko, it's whenever I do it in a combo, I like to drum all 3 buttons into the punches. So I'm actually doing 3 inputs. That way I can get it on like, you know, the first active frame. I know a lot of people like will just hit 2. And then it feels like just doing 1 by itself feels exactly like a plink. So I'm going from the short dash into pressing one of the punches. And I'm just plinking it, and it's happening like instantly.
That's interesting because you can't do that with other special moves because you'll get an EX, but there's no EX version of like the punch follow-up. So as soon as you input the regular dash, you can just mash all the punches.
So what's your advice? I think the hard thing that people have trouble with is doing it after a normal.
Yeah.
Because it feels a little bit different after low forward than it does after stand strong.
Yeah, so it will
What's
not combo off low forward like. Well, it does not combo off low forward.
If I'm not
no,
mistaken,
I mean doing like instant, like if you're doing the instant upper.
Yeah,
Tenko,
so like when
how
I
do you do that off a cancel?
Yeah, when I do it off a cancel, I do the
Turn your inputs on.
I do the quarter circle forward motion. Let's see, key display. I do the quarter circle forward motion. Holy Lord! And then I drum all 3 punches so that I'm getting a punch. All that matters is that you're getting a punch on the first available frame. Once you cancel into the dash.
So do it once.
So
Sick.
wow. Oh, this is working perfectly.
Like that.
One piece of advice, like I'm not an expert Karen player, but this is what I'd use to do it, is you do the normal. So if you're doing a neutral, you just do it as fast as possible. You do quarter circle forward, and then you hit kick, and then you just piano.
Yeah.
But if you're canceling, you have to wait. So I do the exact same timing. I don't like do quarter circle forward kick and then wait and then hit the buttons after you cancel a normal. I just hit the normal, wait forever, and then do the exact same motion.
Yeah.
And with shoulder, the trick is you have to hit down.
Yeah.
So I don't really know
And shoulder
how to
and
do that,
combo,
but it's tricky.
there is no easy way. Like once you do like the B&B, like the most optimal B&B she has is crouch strong, you know, into shoulder, right? There's most damage, most stun. You actually get very decent Oki off that as well. It's not. You can't get as tricky as if you do the V skill. You'll see Justin do a lot of V skill because it builds the meter, and the Oki you get off it is do a quick tech after I knock you down.
Okay.
And then mash jab on your wake up.
You can see that was me. Yeah.
It's so meaty that non-counter hit, it will combo. It will combo. It's so meaty that it will combo in a stand fierce non-counter hit. So just quick tech and don't press a button.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
So
That's
that's
sick, dude.
Yeah, that is sick.
off the V skill is like one of like the preferred subs. Now you don't get this thing that you see Mago do that requires timing, and this is why you have to get good at doing these perfect Orochis. Is that if you do heavy dash, if you do 2 uppers, and you heavy dash and then do a dash, stand light kick covers both techs. So I want you to do like quick rise, and then mash jab.
Okay.
See, I missed it. You have to be like spot on with it. Oh shit! Let me try again.
I think it's supposed to trade actually.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wins. It wins if you do it right.
It's a 3-frame. I think it is supposed to trade. Okay,
See?
there you go.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's sick.
and you just have to do it. You just have to be like Johnny on the spot with the second one, and with your dash, and then do back tech into mash. Oh,
Yeah, so that's actually only 3 frames active, so it will whiff on back tech if you do it perfectly.
Okay. So I
But
guess
if you
have
do
to
it a
delay
frame late, now medium
like
punch
that.
is 4 frames active, so you can do
Yeah.
double setups with medium.
The problem
punch.
is that medium punch will not beat the 3-frame.
Right.
But that's why that if he were to do try a quick rise and do stand light kick. Oh shit.
But yeah, the stand light kick actually won't cover both techs.
Yeah. And who says
Crouch
Johnny
medium
on the
punch will
spot?
beat it clean. So if you're
a
playing like a
redneck.
Nash or somebody that doesn't have a 3-frame move, you can always do this, and a crouch medium punch, and it'll counter hit every time.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
makes sense because that's 5 frames.
And
That's
that,
really
well,
good.
that auto covers back tech.
Yeah.
And you're like incredibly plus off the black back tech because that move has like been active for so long. But yeah, like if you see I'm drumming, like you'll see all 3 of those light up whenever I'm doing instant.
And I'd like to remind everyone that we are giving away 1 Combo Guardian, the best stick bag on the market, if you are to enter hashtag sellout in the chat.
Hashtag
and
sellout.
not only that, but if you enter code daily.1 on the 8arc online website, you can get $10 off either this, the Quanba drone that you see Sebastian playing on, or the Carbon, which is the PC stick they've got. And those are already super cheap. I think the Carbon's like
Do they
50
see
bucks.
him playing on it?
You have seen him. I mean, if you
Yeah,
pan
look
over
at
there,
that.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see
Look at that beauty, that bumblebee.
that bumblebee
It's pretty
stick
nice.
right there. All right, so
Let's back it out and get into some.
So the last thing I was thinking about with Karen was just the long EX combo. A lot of people have trouble doing that one, the double EX combo.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, you want to do every move as fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not like a crazy weird timing to it.
I can show this real quick. Okay, so the nature of doing it, and this is why you'll see a lot of people try to start those combos with crouch fierce instead of stand fierce, even though they do the exact same amount of damage. And I just found this out recently because I saw Mago starting a lot of like those fancy combos off a jump in with crouch fierce instead of standing fierce, and I was like, why are you doing that? Like, it just seemed like a preference as a move. But really, what it does is it keeps them closer to you when you pop them in the air, and it's a lot easier to do the combo the 2 EX move combo if you do the regular medium punch into medium punch B&B versus medium kick. So you can see that he goes a little bit farther here after the light kicks, but if I keep him, he's a little bit closer, and so versus. Oh shit, let me turn that off.
And so yeah, this is Karen's highest 2-meter
Yeah.
damage combo.
Why do you have
Highest-
to enter the
highest
settings
meter,
every time,
yeah.
man?
I think that most of the time you don't want to go for this combo,
Yeah.
but obviously it'll kill. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's pretty tough, and you see people drop it
Yeah.
in tournament a lot.
hard.
It's definitely one of the harder combos in the game.
Yeah,
I haven't
but
seen
if you
go
were to
for
do it close,
Oh
It's much
wow.
easier.
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference.
yeah,
Too bad
Maybe
you're
if
still
you can
dropping
land
it.
it. Jeez,
Yeah.
dude.
I know.
I'm not impressed.
I don't even ever do it anymore.
Don't you have like a special one that's like easier? That I swear I've seen
the
you
one
do
that
something
I do
weird.
does like
It's like EX Tenko and then EX kicks or something.
yeah,
That one's for babies though, right?
yeah. That one's for
Apparently
babies.
you
That's
need
why I
a
do it.
baby combo.
Wow, this is pathetic.
This is bad.
Well, show's
Okay.
canceled.
So this one, I like this
Look
one.
at those sweet motions.
And
Okay,
you can
that's
look
easy.
at the you can look at the attack data, and I swear it's like 8 less.
Isn't this what you're
damage.
supposed to be famous for? Is laughing after doing this combo
I
in a
know.
tournament?
I could do it
famous
literally
for it.
You
week
can do it in
one.
a tournament, but you
I
can't
could do it
He's
week
a
one.
celebrity.
I mean, are
Dude,
you literally
it
doing
must be
something
this
wrong?
fucking this hitbox. Oh, there
It's
No,
it
because
was.
you weren't going
yeah.
far enough.
Yeah, you're hitting punch too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so there you
All
go.
right,
You
so
got it a
that's
couple
our
times.
tutorial on how not to do
Yeah,
Karen
all right,
combos.
yeah.
Perfect. All right.
I can do it in the corner though. In the corner.
You have to delay the Tenko after the dash slightly. Well, that's
There
because
you
you don't have
go.
to delay it in the corner. Do it mid-screen. Remember that you have to delay the Tenko after the dash.
Mike's pissed.
Mike is mad.
I'm pretty mad.
I can't do it.
Former
This would
combo
not
video
be,
maker
this would
is
not be good coaching
furious.
advice in the middle of a tournament. Like,
This
Yeah, you're like
random-
Jarrett, do it.
Slow down your combos, dude. Practice
All right,
your
I'm gonna
form.
do it this way.
Okay, so this combo is too hard for Jarrett.
Yeah.
Look,
okay.
see,
Okay.
off
okay,
the-
so
off the
in
heavy
summary,
punch,
don't
like-
do this combo. Not even famous professional player Magneto 1080p can do it. It's impossible. All right.
Also, I'll tell you one other thing. If you do like a delayed Tenko,
He's
so
so
if you're doing
excited.
off a heavy punch, she stays like really close, and it's a little bit easier to do it.
Oh, it looks so much easier.
All right, now
mad.
yet
Oh,
again.
it's almost undroppable at that point.
It's almost-
All right, go back to
As-
versus.
as
We can send Mike in.
As another
Yeah.
reminder, feel free to ask questions in the chat. We've got the chat running here. We can answer questions whenever you like.
What do they do for this bag?
They just type hashtag sellout. That's what they
Hashtag
do for the
sellout.
bag. And
want
potentially a
this bag.
chance to win the bag. Doing it multiple times does not enter you multiple times, so don't
That's-
spam the
Can
chat.
I do it?
That's
You can
whack.
do it. I don't care if you do it. I'm not going to give you the bag if you win it, though.
I want it. It's a cool bag.
Do you want to play, Mike?
All right. Yeah, I'll get on
Yeah,
there.
get over here, Seb. Come on.
I'm gonna land that combo and match. Y'all are gonna see it now.
I'm going to show one setup real quick.
Literally, that's all I want to do now.
That's
you know, clicking on the
insane.
media fire link is a classic, and that's gotten me in trouble many times.
Oh man, I really want to click.
Let me show one thing. So I actually, you know, Arlieth, who's in the
Seinfeld, yeah.
chat, you know, showed off a setup for a medium punch slash that hits both techs because it's, you know, it has like 6 active frames, so it'll hit both techs. But I actually like doing a different thing in the setup a little more
I'm gonna go your
because it
favorite
gives you a
stage.
goofy combo.
We go to your favorite stage.
So pick whoever and then give me Vega.
I don't want you to beat up on my girl. I can't stand it. Oh,
Oh,
this
man.
They have to have a 3-frame jab.
Oh, they have to have a 3
Yeah,
frame.
she does.
I'm pissed. No, you're getting Chun. We don't get to see Chun get beat enough.
Yeah, we don't.
This is Dojinji. This is the Vega Chun Dojinji.
So this is the my edited version of what Arlieth already showed off. So sorry, I'm jacking some of your tech live on air.
Damn,
Dude, this
dude.
fight is canon. This is part of the Chun-Li shower scene.
Oh, no,
where
it is.
Jarrett
Yeah.
beats up.
Jarrett,
What's the
Oh, can we not talk about that on
Jarrett,
air?
Danny
me
was
on.
Danny was coaching you through those combos in the chat, dude.
Danny was? He
Yeah.
Was, what did he say? He said stop
He
doing
said you
it.
have to delay the EX10.
No! I'm
Yes,
never
you
gonna
do,
delay it.
for sure.
So after a
positive.
stun off in this one, I'll do this. You know, like so
Oh,
you can
man.
end this. So just quick tech every time. After a stun, or not after a stun, if you do Vega's target combo in the corner, you have a variety of options. So like one option for a lot of damage is just, you know, early tech mash, is to do the hit. Let me get it. And then whip a stand, light kick, and do that. You got to tech
Okay.
and mash.
I'm mad.
So that'll
Yeah.
beat that, and then back tech and mash. Can't back tech if you're stunned.
I'm mad.
Whoops. And you can whip the stand light kick, and you'll beat the back tech and mash if you're good.
Oh my god. We need to just record
screwed
all
up,
this
whatever.
stuff beforehand.
Anyhow, we should record it beforehand. But I think that setup is a lot worse than this. Because this setup is the new setup, and basically, instead of going for the last hit of the V skill, you actually put the claw back on and go for a meaty slash. So if you early tech and mash, and I'm actually decent, I can get this. Early tech.
Okay, you're not going to do the
Oh
V
my
skill.
god.
I am, just tech.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. I'm so bad.
All right, first attempt. Oh, so this is second attempt. Third attempt.
Don't you have a V skill button, Mike?
Nice.
So that'll trade.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then the
that's
thing
so
you can do off a
good.
trade.
Is get some.
I'm sorry, Arlieth. We're ruined. We're just
didn't match.
botching your work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Is
Nice.
get that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
And then
that's
it'll
messed up.
also cover the back tech the same way. Now, don't tech. Because no one, here's the weird thing about this, is no one techs versus this. Because they expect the V skill to hit right, so they wait, and then they start mashing to tech.
Yeah.
If you just claw switch instead, no one techs ever.
Yeah.
So what you do there instead
You
is,
want me
you
to
know,
mash?
you do the same setup. No, don't tech.
Okay.
You do the same setup, and then you, oh my god, don't tech.
Like, I didn't tech
Just
him.
don't press a
No,
button.
don't
okay.
don't hit anything. You're good.
You do the same setup, and then this will hit in the front, and it's
That's so
really
messed up,
hard to
man.
see.
That
gives
Even
me
if
a
they
time.
walk forward, they will still get hit in the front. And so it's really hard to block at that point. It's
Yeah.
actually better than the original setup in the corner where you do this and then do the same thing after attack.
That does hit me all the
And
time.
so I really like that one.
Mad.
Is Vegas jumping fierce one of those moves that like when you jump in with it, it'll like land in front, but then you land in the back? You know,
Yeah,
it'll hit
yeah.
in
So
front, but
Jared,
land in the back.
just hold back on after just tech and hold back after getting thrown.
Okay.
So he blocks it, but then it lands on the
Yeah,
other
That's
side.
so
That's
messed
So that's
good.
one,
That's
and then
so
he has
messed
another setup like that where just hold back, quick tech and hold back.
Okay.
Blocking is hard, guys. It's very difficult.
Same thing. and
That's
you can
so
also
sick.
land in the
So
front.
good.
Yeah. And so if people think you're gonna
Oh,
land,
man.
now, a lot of people think you're gonna land behind, and then you got to go for the cross up
Yeah.
because you can walk out of most setups like this. But yeah, real good.
I get hit by that every time.
Yeah, Mika has the same kind of stuff. Like her jumping fierce is the same way. Like it'll
Yeah.
hit in the back or hit in the front but land in the back. You know. And with Mika's setups, like after you get hit by Irish Whip, the game's pretty much done. You know.
Oh yeah, 100%. And so if people have questions, call them out. I don't know if people are asking anything.
Let's see. Okay. Are we going to Summer Jam? Nope.
I don't think any of us
No.
are.
I don't think anybody's going to.
All right, let's just play some matches, I guess.
Daily Dot. We've seen Bison and Sim fall down the tier list since release. What other characters do you think are fraudulent and ranked too high?
I think most people are pretty consistent on who they think is good. I think the most overrated character for a while was maybe Nikali, just because his matchups versus the top tier aren't that good. He loses to Chun, he loses to Ryu.
It's weird.
He loses to most people think he loses to Nash and Mika. So it's a little tough for him, but he's not really overrated. I think most people have him around there.
Yeah.
Who is overrated? I mean, I'm going to be a bitch and
think
say
anyone.
Guile. I think if you think Guile's above low tier, you're wrong.
I think
He
that
gets so mad if you bring this up because
I
he
get real
loves
mad.
Guile. Guile's pretty good, dude.
people
telling
think
you.
that Juri's like the best DLC character. Do you guys? I kind of think she's a
I don't
little bit
know.
overrated.
I think she's hard. I don't want to judge. Like, I don't know her well enough to judge.
I did think that. I don't anymore.
She's not the best. I really still think that Ibuki's the best DLC. Just we haven't seen it
I
yet.
think it's Ibuki or Alex, and I think they're all
Alex
mid-tierish.
is tight. Alex is
Yeah.
tight.
That's like
That
apples and
character-
oranges, you know.
The character is very interesting. I think people play Alex too crazy, and like the Alexes that I fight are slow are really scary because he has some good footsie tools.
Yeah.
Yes, he
He's
does.
scary, man.
Yes, he does.
One
Alright,
thing
I
I'd like
think
to
we
say about
got-
Alex's down medium punch is it's one of the scariest in terms of speed and range and priority in the game, but it does actually have a hurt box that comes out before it and it lingers after it. So if you have an active move that skirts the ground, like Vega stand medium kick or even Karen stand light kick, it will beat it before it comes out a lot.
Yeah, and it is 7 frames. Like it's not like most Kraus Strongs where it's like 5 or 6.
So versus Alex, you actually want to put out active moves in front of his face because it's really hard for him to deal with that.
All right, let's see. I don't know, man. I keep reading about the Seinfeld fighting game with
You
parries.
really want it to exist,
I
huh?
need
You
to
really
play
want
it.
to click on that media
Here's
fight.
the link. He made
don't
it. It's
make
right
George
I'm
here.
a George main 100%.
yeah, I'm a George man, 100%. There's
How
no
do
way
you
it's
not
back.
main George?
George has to have the best like B
Never
trigger or
mind.
best power up in the game.
Do you think they have assists like Soup Nazi or like Bizarro Seinfeld?
Oh
you know?
shoot!
I don't know. Newman's
Like,
probably banned.
It's an assist.
He says he just put in Newman, so he's the DLC.
Newman's DLC.
Oh man.
Newman's too good. I don't want to play a game that has Newman. Why am I standing?
Is it all costume with like George Costanza with hair? Is that one of them? You know, like how he has like hair plugs now?
Yes. Oh man. I love that show.
And notably, I think this matchup is actually slightly in Vega's favor.
Yeah.
Karen
I
has
would
problems
agree.
with characters that outpoke her. So like even Birdie gives Karen problems. Any character with more range than her stops her from playing her bully games easily.
Does Geef's low jab bully Karen?
Geef's
Just
low
what?
jab is
Geef's low jab
bullies
bully
everyone.
Karen.
Ooh. Forgot you're an up backer.
I am an up backer.
I don't. I mean, it'll get crushed by stand medium kick, and that's a big deal. I don't know.
Right.
That matchup on paper just seems horrible. Like I feel like he just, because Geef's, I don't know. Geef is really hard to judge for me because I feel like people don't know the matchup that well. So, like he's not doing great, and I still don't think people know the matchup, and that's like kind of sad. Every
And
time
so
I've played
there's
Geef-
another trick that a lot of people don't know is Karen has a really tough time dealing with the wall dive after like Oki setups if you're to stay in front of her most of the time. Because she has a quarter circle DP instead of a mashy DP, her autocorrect doesn't work the same way, and she'll actually get it to come out in the front a lot. So you just stay in front of her and then move behind at the last second, and it'll hit behind her where it has no hurt box,
That's interesting.
and bam, you get to land your little baby combo afterwards.
Yeah, Sim does have a lot of gimmicks, and that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to move away from him. I was actually talking to Arturo about this today, about how like when you fight someone with a character like Dalsim, and you're trying to learn this matchup, if they don't know the matchup already, you get these weird ideas in your head, and you're like, oh, this is good versus character. But a character like Dalsim is like a different game, so it's hard to know matchups really well if you're not fighting someone that knows it really well.
So you think
it's-
as a sim player, it's hard to level up only because you think you're playing against so many people who don't know how
Yeah.
to play against sim.
Yep.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
like a lot of Doll Sims early on were like teleport at them is okay sometimes if like just like because they won't react to it. But if you fight someone that really knows what they're doing, they'll hit you out of the air every time and then go for like a unmashable 50-50 of like shimmy or throw or like I don't know, like Vega just does media low forward and you're just like, ugh, what do you do?
It's tense.
Yeah, he's cool, but I
It's lit.
don't know. I'm trying to not play him.
Trying to not talk.
Mike looks
You
really
pressed
upset.
a button,
Mike's
Mike.
really
Really?
upset.
You
What
did
the
that
hell?
to yourself.
Mike,
He got
I'm
hit.
mad
He
because I
mashed, and
missed
then he
the
got hit by
air-to-air.
wake up
That's
DP.
why I did that.
I was
course he
pixels
did.
lacked.
All he does is smash, slide, and jump. Look at him. Look at him.
Slides
Oh,
and jumps.
Camera's on us. Bag. I keep forgetting what we're sellout. Hashtag sellout.
Yeah.
Hashtag sellout.
Yeah.
Bag. Cool bag. Someone said they wanted to see the inside of it. Ooh.
Yeah, open it
That's
up.
not the inside. Let's see. We got these straps.
Whoa.
What's in here?
I like that.
I didn't expect
Oh, a
this.
stick?
We got
Like
a
we're
stick.
gonna ship it out
That's
like
the
that?
8-art carbon.
Yeah, this is the. What do we have here?
What do we have? I'm genuinely
Oh
surprised.
So
my gee
that
willikers,
stick
guys.
is I think $50 right now, but it's actually only $40 if you put in the code daily.1.
Oh, that's
We-
the stick that
we got
attaches to the
this
table.
thing. What?
So it attaches to the table. This is like the table mount that
Yeah,
you put
you
it
can
here,
mount it to
and you
the
can
table.
match it. You can like, and then that goes like right on
Wait,
top
for
of
what?
it.
For like what do you put on there?
The
stick?
Yeah.
Yo.
You're excited to transform this transformer
I don't
already?
know what in the world this is. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Oh wait.
There we
Come on.
go. OS.
Righty tighty, lefty loose.
Right.
You gotta
Oh.
remember that.
OF.
That rule will get
into
you far in life.
Superb.
All right, here we go.
I actually have to not. Versus Karen,
Wait,
I
this
can't
is
do
upside
that.
down. I think. Right?
No, I don't think so. Like,
Is
look at
it-
the bottom of the stick.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever. Don't worry about that right now.
No, I'm
Let's
worried.
worry
I'm
about
worried.
what's
This is
happening in the
cool.
game.
This is actually pretty cool.
Vega has another interesting setup. After his super, if you hold up forward, you get a safe jump that actually works on 3-frame DPs, which sounds weird. You can't safe jump 3-frame DPs,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Except the 3-frame DPs in this game have a very small hitbox. So what happens is it'll actually land before and make the first active frame whiff, and then block the second active frame, like it's a 4-frame DP.
Oh, interesting,
so it's
'cause
literally
this is
super
sick.
hold up forward jump medium kick. The only thing about the setup is it hits so far away that you can't do regular combos on small girls like Karen. Like stand heavy will whiff, so I have
Yeah.
to remember to do like just like down strong.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
definitely tried to backdash out of there,
There we go.
and it definitely got me.
It's a cool stick, actually. Looks cool.
Man, I'm not gonna switch to Ken. Get out of here. I play nice, solid characters with anti-airable jump-ins like Reed. Yeah.
I think Ken falls under that too, right?
No, but he's not a nice and solid one with anti-airable jump-ins. He's the run one. Dude, I would play Chun, but I don't know. I don't like her.
So everybody has an
I don't
archetype.
think she's cool.
Like everybody has an archetype for characters. Like, what's your archetype? Is it like the main character? Is it like a solid character?
Me?
Is it a character with fireballs, DP, shenanigans?
Depends on the
big
game.
damage?
In Street Fighter, it's kind of just been all over the place because I haven't really invested in one until this point.
Mhm.
In anime, it's like the runaway, like zoner, stretchy arm character.
Oh, so the Dulcin makes
Oh,
sense
no,
for you. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
that's why I
Interesting.
picked him, yeah.
Interesting.
I like New 13 from BlazBlue, Merkava from Under Night. Just like runaway characters. It's fun.
Yeah,
for me.
sit up, Jarrett. That's what's gonna make you win.
Yeah. Be a man, dude.
It's time to fight back.
Face up.
Tired of this. Tired of this bullying. This abuse.
Oh, fake setups.
What about you, Mike? What's your archetype character? Is it
So you know,
Runaway?
here's my archetype. Is I always want to play a girl in every game, but I've never been good with a girl in a fighting game in my
you?
whole
You
life.
weren't even. You didn't even play any girls in Marvel.
Nope, I'm not good with girl characters.
That is
my
pretty
archetype
offensive.
is I typically like to play characters that it's not that I like to play characters with bad neutral, and in this game I certainly don't play one. is that I like to play characters that punish you really hard when they make a hard read. And so, like, they do a lot of damage or something like that once they get in, and then win the game from there. So in Blaze Blue, or that was Kagura, and in Guilty Gear, that was Sin. And I pick those characters in most anime games. In Street Fighter, those characters are awful, for the most part. I guess you have, like, Mika and Nakali, but they don't make hard reads so much as they do just play a 50-50 game.
Or just punish hard.
Danke confirmed bad with the ladies.
It is confirmed. And so in this game, the reason I like Vega is I feel like he has the best options in neutral to shut you down by making reads. What I mean by that is like this move right here, just slow down for a sec.
Yeah.
This slash is the best anti-air in the game if you read it. This is like one of the best anti-dash tools if you read it. His medium slash. Slide is a low poke that goes half screen. He has all these options that are completely broken if you make the right decision, but are unsafe if you don't.
Okay.
And so to me, I like the way he dominates.
Well, there's another way we can look at that. Kagura and Sin, really crazy good DPs, and they're like the best jumpers in their game. Vega's really good at DP. Oh, and slide. They all have slides, all have really good jumps.
So I'm
thinking
slide
sliding,
picker.
jumping, and mashing. I'm
slide
not
Sliding,
thinking.
jumping, and mashing.
That's all I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking. And then Batista,
I think saying I'm a jumper.
totally broken reversal.
What
Totally
I am
broken.
is an airborne player.
You're born to play in the air.
I'm born to play in the air. I'm like Jordan, dog. I'm from Chicago.
Above the rim.
My first name's Michael. I was born to jump.
He's an
I'm gonna jump right now. You don't have any meter. Oh, here we go. What am I gonna do
Oh,
here?
here we go. What's gonna happen?
Oh, I'm gonna whiff. Okay, watch this.
Mike, I thought you.
He's not
That's
going to
not
slide
above the
or
rim.
jump. Look at these footsies. Oh, the perfect.
Jump! Oh! Do you believe in Jarrett to make the right read?
Just say jump and then slide.
Oh!
That was pretty good.
Just sit up, Jarrett. Just sit up, Jarrett. It'll
All right,
help.
get off, Jarrett.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm playing.
Walk off home
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
Later, y'all.
That was very. I'm convinced. That was very convincing.
Took to the skies, Mike. I'm proud of you.
I was trying to prove that there is no universal option to beat Vega's EX wall dive. It's a horrible move to do in neutral. Don't get me wrong.
That's a
But
good option select, Mike. That's
I
a great option
did-
select.
I did think that I could go over that with an air grab, and I mistimed it.
Or did I just jump perfectly?
So it was an execution mistake, and he was actually just trying to show us, and he wouldn't have done it normally.
That is a good
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
Oh
those
man.
multi-layered options
Ooh,
like-
And yet
pressure's
again,
off.
look at the iPad. If people have if you have questions, ask them. We will try to answer anything, no
Who's
matter
got 'em?
what
I
it
got
is,
'em?
big or small. The point of this show isn't for us to play each other. It's to just like talk about the game and talk about stuff that people want to talk about. Whether it's a conversation or whether it's a setup you don't know or whether it's frame data you want to hear the input on.
Yeah, just don't ask me to do a combo.
Just
'cause
don't
that's-
ask Jared to do a combo.
Just don't
live
ask
on
me to do a
stream.
combo,
Man,
boys.
every time I go to button preview, I still do thing where I hit all my buttons and then do yoga gales like 5 times, and I get really depressed.
So,
It's like, oh,
Let me play a little jury.
not him.
so let's talk. Let's talk absolute battle. We got heavy hitters coming in.
I need an easier
I posed this question in the chat. Has Texas ever won an absolute battle in Street Fighter? Didn't happen in Street Fighter 4.
Probably not.
Is this the year?
It probably happened in like
So Vagabond, Shincheng, and Rylander all made top 8 at Texas Showdown.
Yeah.
I think Vagabond did the best. He got like 4th.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, he
4th.
got
And
fourth.
everyone's
got
going to be
fifth.
there at Texas. I think that we'll have a solid place in top 8. To be honest, how many times has Justin Wong lost in America anywhere?
Yeah.
I think he's won almost every American tournament that he's been in. There
I'm
might be an exception or two, but it's few and far between, unless there was Japanese people
look.
there.
I'm eating the home cooking. Okay. I always for me. I don't know if this applies to people in the chat. For me, when I go to root for somebody, it's probably the people in this room, then the people in my city, then my state, all the time, and.
Yeah, but you can be blinded. Like if you had to put $100
Well-
on Vagabond against.
No, I know. I never do that.
Yeah.
I'll cheer for him. I'm not investing.
I mean, 100.
Texas people
You got a
show,
better job
dude.
than me, fam.
can't
I
help
put
it.
20. I put 20 on the Young Savage against anybody in the world.
I wouldn't.
I put
way.
20 on the Young Savage versus anybody.
Dude, I saw him versus freaking Stupendous, man. I
Hey,
can't trust him anymore.
Look, everybody has off days.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm not a gambler.
And
And Anos is a gambler.
Shin
that
Chang-
guy's a gambler.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Shin Chang's gonna make top 8, and then
No, he's playing jury.
No, he's playing jury.
Oh, he's only
playing
playing jury.
jury?
Last time I played him, he didn't pick Nikali.
Merry
once.
Christmas. Say
Is
it's
Shin
not
actually
true.
going to absolute battle because he
I don't
never
know,
usually
man.
goes
He's
to
not.
the
He
He,
go-
said
he
he
picks
wasn't really
one of
enjoying
them.
the game right now. Let him do what he wants. His
Yeah.
jury's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was still a jury that wasn't doing many combos, but I could tell that like he'll be
Yeah,
good with
you
that
can tell it's
character.
the kid, it's the boy. So, Houston's best shot is a Nos,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
There's a couple others that could do really well.
Oh yeah, great players over there. Sweet Daddy Goodlow.
That guy's too good.
That guy's way too good.
Aziz is pretty damn good.
Aziz is pretty damn
He's
consistent.
crazy.
Yeah.
And that hurts him sometimes in tournament because sometimes he just loses to stuff and kind of gets like in his own head. But when he's playing well, he's
All right,
really
and
good.
to the chat, we're actually about to end this show soon, so make sure to get your hashtag sellouts in there for a chance at a stick bag giveaway. The Guardian
Sell it out,
from
boys.
AR Comba.
Sugi.
Make sure to ask questions so we can answer them for this week or next week. And if we do this again, we'll see. You tell me if you like it. And then, yeah, just enjoy the rest of the show.
And tell us if you like it, boys. What we got going on here? A little jury running up, trying to get the frame trap off that fireball.
I need this too. That was not.
And
playing
that's
well
right
versus
there,
Vega
like,
earlier.
ah.
Need
Is
nice-
Sako still playing jury, like as a main?
I think
Man.
he kind of just plays everyone, man.
I feel like that, yeah. I
that
feel
guy
like
can
they-
do whatever he
I feel
wants.
like he just picks a different character every
But
day.
he's been essentially non-existent in tournaments. Like you never ever see him place top 8, ever.
I mean, he was
Thank
kind of
you.
the same way.
Thank
I mean,
you, everybody. Appreciate it.
he's got important stuff to do, dude. He's got a wife
I
and
guess
kids.
that's true.
Or
He
yeah.
does,
kid.
yeah.
I don't know if he has two yet.
What does he do? I wonder what his real job is. You think he's like a fisherman?
He's a Hori sponsor.
A
Sponsored by
fisherman?
Hori,
I think
dude.
he's a fisherman.
You
I always
think
saw
Sako's
soccer. You ever
a
look at somebody
fisherman?
and just be like, maybe he's a fisherman? Like maybe he's
practiced
just.
that.
No, I've never done that. I've
practiced
never looked
that.
at anyone who thought maybe they're a fisherman.
I look at Sako, all I think is fisherman.
You know,
He
I
fishes
imagine
for
him casting a
combos.
net
one thing.
early in the morning.
It's not an important thing, but one thing I want to demonstrate at some point, maybe later,
Just do it.
is how like punishing her super. Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really, it's not important now. We don't, but like some other time, there's some really weird specific stuff to it.
Oh yeah, because it
But
puts you in
depending
a
on the
weird amount of
range-
blocks done, right?
Depending on the range, you can neutral jump, or you just have to do a regular grounded punish. Because if you're too far, like most characters won't get any kind of punish.
Yeah.
You can
I forget the
neutral jump Jury
exact frame
super
data
and
on it,
make
but it's
over
like,
Jury's super is actually not that fast.
should have thought to.
Yeah, it's I don't know how many frames it is, LOL, but it's not that fast. I've jumped it before. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's not as fast as it looks.
It's
I
not
think
like
it's fast
Nikali.
from point blank,
yeah.
but it's really not like.
Yes, I mean like the Ninja Warrior fisherman. You tell me you don't think Sako's casting a net at 6 a.m.
No, I
Man.
don't.
Just
This is
me,
the last
I guess.
one. Let me play one more game.
Okay,
so I'm gonna be
Danke, win a game.
Give me one with Vega, dude.
I think I just put Danke on
I want to
tilt.
see your Vega.
Get
The-
good.
Oh no, his Vega's on tilt. Never
My
mind.
jury's
no, he
out
has
of
to play
practice.
He has to, yeah,
We'll play with one more of my Vega.
tight.
All right. Show me airborne supremacy.
Jury's really hard to play if you're not grinding her.
Yeah,
Because
she is.
she's got stuff like where you'll be doing strings in a fireball as a frame trap, right? If that string hits, you should be canceling the
Yeah.
fireball into, at range, a medium kick release, or at closer, a heavy kick release to
Yeah.
get way more damage and a knockdown. And that kind of stuff, you have to be super on point.
Yeah. No, her.
I think
She
she's the
has.
hardest character in
She
the
has
game by a landslide,
extraordinarily unique confirms. Like very unique confirms. Like confirming off the fireball summon.
He's another Dawson player. Yeah. Okay, Tatsu Shoryu. Why am I not playing Dawson? Man, I don't know. I'll let you guys keep up the fight. I'm a branch out. I'm a
Damn,
branch
it's like
out.
that.
If he gets
it's like
It's
that.
like
Okay, how
that,
about this?
dude.
Yeah.
Do you have
That
character
guy's
level-
sick though, dude. That's my boy.
Do you know
He's in the Dawson chat with me.
Ryu's likes?
Oh wait. It's Japanese desserts.
What's the Japanese phrase?
Holy God! How do you
Of
know
Japanese
this?
dessert. Ryu?
It's Mizu Yokon.
I'm
Get outta
upset
here,
that
dude.
y'all know this. Mike, take
Is
to
there
the
another
skies.
one? Is there another like?
Now.
I actually don't remember.
What are Vega's likes?
Oh god.
Roses and Blood.
That's so sick.
Oh man, that's like a My Chemical Romance album.
yeah.
Roses and blood.
Roses and Blood. Coming to a hot topic near you.
Yeah, right.
Roses and Blood.
All right, I'm thinking too much about
Take
Rose.
to the
I
sky. Yeah,
body
you're thinking
Mike's
too much
Vega when he's
about
not paying attention.
the Black Parade, dude. Like,
It's
play the
tight.
game. Yeah,
Oh my
another
God.
slide.
More roses, more blood.
More roses, more blood.
Yeah.
This is more blood.
Less slides, less jumps.
Okay,
Ah.
we're thinking about roses and blood, not slides and jumps.
And Michael Jordan, let's go.
Slides and jumps.
Slides and jump. That's all you is. There we go. Nice. I like it. Right where you want him, Mike. The corner is your domain.
Oh,
That's
nice.
your-
that was a
oh,
great
wow.
cross-cut.
Oh, I didn't get the super. My super cancel today have been so bad.
Oh,
I
you
missed my
tried.
combo. You can combo off that at that range.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Eric
you can
was-
slide.
Oh, you tried to slide. Okay. Yeah, I knew
Uh-oh.
that. I thought you tried to dash.
No, you definitely don't get a dash.
Mike, turn it on right now. I want you to turn it on. Yes. Yes.
You can't say that. Oh, really? Oh, this might be bad.
I didn't tell him to do anything specifically. Mike, don't jump. Here it comes.
That was too far.
No, that was fair. What?
What did you think I
One
was
more,
gonna
one
do?
more.
One more. It has to be
Oh,
one
I
more.
like it. I like it.
I like the
You
fire.
fool.
I haven't seen Mike this fired up oof, in a long
You
time.
can't like request one game and then be so proud about it. That
I'm
fucking
really
pisses
proud,
me
dude.
off, dude.
Eric
I have a 100% win rate versus him today. This is good.
smugly
It's a
on the
10-0 matchup,
mountaintop.
me and him.
You officially have all the Pepes.
I gotta do better than that.
All the internet Pepes belong to you, Eric.
Ooh, that was a good.
That was that was
confirm.
good confirm. See, Mike challenging after the
Oh,
background
sick
house.
overhead.
No punish.
Shows you like that setup's not infallible. Like Vega definitely wins at that range, so it becomes his turn.
Oh, wow.
That was a great
Nice.
counter poke.
Nice. I don't want to just root against Eric. Good job, Eric.
Man.
Okay. Oh, yeah, baited it. No punish though. He
can't punish
recovered
that
a little
range.
too late.
Yeah, I didn't have meter, so that was valid.
Ooh, that's a great.
What's the best
I think
thing in
it's literally
Texas
the
for
first time I've
SF?
ever done that to you.
Shoot, dude.
What?
It's probably.
You already know. You already know what you're gonna say. Like,
I
why even
mean,
hesitate?
I mean, do we say this on air? Like,
What?
do I
Say what?
put this out in the ether? The best
What's the
city
best
in
city in
Texas for the.
Texas?
You know
City
what?
and stuff.
I
It
don't
doesn't matter. Let me preface that. It doesn't matter because we all need to work together and get better, and we all need to play. But Austin is the best city, and it's not even close. It's not even close. But we all need to work in harmony and
no,
unison.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that part. I
We
don't
all
want
need
the
to
good boy
work in
regimen.
harmony and unison and strive to get better.
Okay, so let's look at who has
Sure.
the most Capcom Cup points. I'm pretty sure San Antonio wins that with Tatsuya Sugi.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
right.
Takuya Sugi.
Takia Ramen. Yeah. Hey, credit to that guy. That guy beat me up last night.
Ooh.
All right, one more, but only Sebastian's allowed to talk
Jesus. This is
because
pathetic.
Jared's
Can I
voice is
talk?
triggering me.
Can I talk?
Oh my. I don't even know what to say.
Am I allowed to talk?
One more round. We're doing one round
I'm not
for
gonna-
all the marbles.
Man,
0 meter start, no cheap shit.
So at
One
first,
round.
At first it was 1, then 2 games, now 1 round.
He requested
doesn't make
the
any
first game,
sense.
though.
yeah, I did. I requested the first game. Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
If Mike wins and you haven't spoken, Jarrett, then we all know what the problem is.
I'm triggered by Jared not talking. I didn't know. I'm more triggered.
Maybe it was Sebastian all along.
It failed miserably, guys. I lost.
You asked for this.
I asked for it.
How'd you know? Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh,
That
this is
was
a
really
setup?
bad.
Fuck him up!
Really?
It was Jarrett. It was Jarrett the whole
Fourth
time.
time in a
It
row?
was Jarrett the whole time.
Fourth time?
It was Jarrett the whole time.
I was sure. I was sure. I was so sure.
I'm sorry,
It's your the
Mike.
whole time.
All these years, it's been my fault.
Yeah.
I've sat next to you at all these tournaments. All right, thank y'all very much. Oh, we got to do the
Oh, yeah,
giveaway.
we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway.
Let's do the giveaway.
No, just give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah, sit down. Give it away, Mike.
All right.
Give that beautiful girl away.
Yeah, put your headset on. There we go. I can talk for him.
In a fit of passion.
It's right
Popped
here.
off
In a fit of
on
passion,
one
yeah.
round.
Pathetic, man. Maintain your composure. You're a professional.
Popped off on one round.
Here comes the winner. Let me see the winner. Okay, so I get to click roll. You guys, I'm actually going to do this live so you can see exactly who wins and that it wasn't a cheat. We're pressing roll. And the winner is A-Trav D's.
A-Trap D's.
A-Tray D's.
A-Trade.
A-Tray D's is the winner of an 8-Arc Guardian. But you know what? You all win today because if you go to 8Arc or 8Arc.com and enter daily.1, you've already won $10 off this 8-Arc Guardian.
Wow, that's really great, Mike.
That's really great, isn't it? No, but
Fantastic
seriously,
deal.
it is. I think like I don't have to sell it at all. A lot of people have this stick bag. It fits any size stick pretty much, even if it's not an 8-Arc.
Any
it's really
size
good.
stick.
Any size stick, even Jarrett's. But yeah, that's it. We might try to do this more often. This has been our Thursday version of Best of 3 gameplay only. If you like it, please tell us. Please tell us in the chat. Please tell us in the comments on YouTube. And ask your questions because we will answer any of them.
Yeah.
This has been the Daily Crew signing off.
This was fun.
Later, y'all.
Thanks, guys.